Hi Taurus, this is your November 4th through November 10th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entry in your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is on new love this week, Taurus. We have the Tower, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Chariot, clarified by the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Emperor with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. And we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cancer on the table, maybe a Scorpio. Mostly fire signs, a lot of fire, right? and a couple of water signs. We got the Emperor and the Fool here in the Tower, so it could be an Aries, right? Could be an Aries you're going to be dealing with. But let me share something with you. Sometimes I pull the first 3 cards and I immediately clarify a couple of them or all of them or one of them and then move on to the potential outcome. Sometimes I pull the 3 cards and then I pull now the 3 cards for the potential outcome. Alright, so that's exactly what I did this time. Right? But I still wanted to know what the Tower is, what the Chariot is. Alright, so what I can tell you, Taurus, is that it's going to be a very, very fast development. Maybe even spontaneous. Because we've got the Tower, the first card that came out. The Tower could be interpreted many different ways, right? The Tower could be a card of something falling apart, being destroyed, all of that. But the Tower could also be a card of something that happens very, very unexpectedly. Somebody's going to show up and they're going to rock your world. Or perhaps you've got something planned out for a particular day or maybe the weekend. And somebody's going to come in and offer you something. And you will have, and your original plans will have to be thrown out the window, right? Perhaps that's what the Tower is. You have plans, but your plans will have to change, right? You'll have to adjust them because it's going to be worth it. The Ace of Wands clarifying the Tower. The Ace of Wands is the most passionate ace out of all 4 aces. Again, could be a fire sign indicator. Could be a fire sign showing up. You're going to be like, okay, let's go, let's do this. The Fool on the bottom of the deck could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is also a card of being spontaneous, right? The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, just playing it by ear, just going somewhere or doing something, without thinking of consequences. Right next to the Tower, we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Three of Pentacles. I think there's going to be some kind of get together, an event. So this Tower with the Ace of Wands and the Fool, you could be simply invited to go to some kind of a get together of some sort, right? The Three of Pentacles is a card of when a group of people get together and do something together. It could be people you work with, people you hang out with, people you go to gym with. Maybe you're in a book club and those people want to do something more than just get together and read books just for that particular day. Something among those lines. The Nine of Cups could be a card of a party. In some tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, people are standing around and celebrating. Right? The Nine of Cups is also a card of a wish come true. In the middle, we have the Chariot clarified by the Sun. 2 major arcana. We got quite a few major arcana cards, right? The Chariot with the Sun. The Chariot could be a Cancer. The Sun could be a Leo. But you could go somewhere after that event. Or maybe you will make dinner plans with somebody after that event, or maybe you'll go on a date, or maybe you'll go somewhere with this person on a later date or something like that, or maybe maybe the 2 of you leave that party, leave that get together, if that makes sense, right? The Chariot is also a card of victory and success. It's also a card of moving forward and not looking back. The Sun, if it's not a Leo you're dealing with, then the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's the happiest card in the deck. And in the potential outcome, we have the Emperor with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. The Emperor, again, could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Emperor often comes through as a future husband, future spouse figure, future significant other figure. The Wheel of Fortune right next to it, start of a new cycle on the next level up. And the Wheel of Fortune is a very fortunate card. hence the word fortune in its name. And the Four of Wands right next to the deck is a card of a commitment of marriage. Some people call the Four of Wands the 11-11 card. All right, so yeah, Taurus, like I said in the beginning, it's gonna happen quick. Like the next thing you know, you're already together with somebody, and then after that, the next thing you know, you're already traveling, and 5 seconds later, you're already in a commitment with this person. I don't see all these cards taking too long to play out. No, these are some fast. These are primarily cards that are associated with like fast moving forward energies, right? The Tower is not something that takes a while. The Chariot is one of the fastest cards in the deck. The Fool is all about being spontaneous. The Wheel of Fortune is a pretty speedy card, so this will happen fast. All right, really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Taurus, this spread is for you. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, clarified by the Three of Cups, the Six of Swords, clarified by the Page of Swords, and we have the World on the bottom of the deck. I don't know who this King of Swords is to you, Taurus, but you'll be hearing from this person. And what strikes me right away is that we have a whole bunch of children. Cards with a whole bunch of children, right? I count 4, or maybe even 5. 5, yeah, I think we have 5. Right? Because I forgot to count I think it's a child in the Six of Swords, right? You see, there's a person rowing, and then there's also 2 figures, right? One of them is most likely an adult, and the other one is a child, most likely a child, right? We have a couple of pages. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, and we have the two more children in the Six of Cups, clarifying that King of Swords. So, lots of kids. And you're going to be hearing from this King of Swords. Again, I don't know who this person is to you. It could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, wife, significant other, or it could be a relative like a sibling, or maybe an uncle, or maybe a neighbor, or somebody, right? And the Six of Cups is also a card of somebody from the past, right? And one thing you need to know about the Six of Cups, we're usually glad to see people who come back with the Six of Cups energy. And there's going to be some kind of a reunion or party or get-together, right? The Page of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of a get-together, party, reunion, going somewhere, celebrating. Okay, and I do see somebody traveling, right? Because at the end we do have the Six of Swords and the World. Both the Six of Swords and the World could be associated with cards of literally going somewhere. So it's going to be, maybe it's like a field trip, a couple of families getting together, going to a theme park or something like that. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the King of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Tower clarified by the Four of Cups. And we have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. My, oh my, what the heck is going on? What is King of Cups problem? You could be literally asking this question. Yeah, so this person is going to show up. I think they may literally show up, Taurus. Literally show up with that Eight of Wands, right? Because the Eight of Wands is a card of travel. Right? I don't mean to scare you, but it is what it is. The Eight of Wands is a card of travel. Could be interpreted as a card of travel. Or it's a card of communication. The rest of the spread is a war zone. Like, the rest of the spread, it's fights, drama, conflict, things falling apart. I'm not saying they're literally falling apart, but it's bad. I don't know who is initiating it. But whatever the case, this is a no-go. Perhaps this person they've got some issues, anger management issues, right? But you're like, no. Perhaps the two of you could meet and start a conversation, and then you will feel like this person is getting pissed off or they're getting aggravated, and you'll be like, no. We're not going there. This conversation is over. Goodbye. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Taurus. We have the Four of Cups, clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. And we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is one interesting reading, because at first we have the Four of Cups, right? Which is a card of rejection, but it's the first card that came out, the very first one. So there's going to be part 2, a sequel. Or let me throw in a couple of scenarios, right? Perhaps you could be rejected by one employer. If you're looking for a job, one of the employers could be rejecting you, but you'll get a different job. You'll get a much better job instead. For others of you, perhaps you got rejected by an employer at some point in the past, and you'll be hearing from them again. And they'll be like, are you still interested? Because now we're interested in you. Okay. Somebody else could be rejected this week. And you will get the job, you'll get the promotion, you'll get the contract instead. Because I believe the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, this is what's coming your way at the end of the day, right? After that Four of Cups plays out, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most financially abundant knight out of all 4 knights, right? The Knight of Pentacles is a very decent chunk of change. It's also a long-term knight, right? And the Page of Cups, it could be somebody inviting you to talk, right? Inviting you to talk to an office, to what have you, right? The Six of Pentacles, clarifying that, is a card of generosity. Generosity. So I think there's definitely going to be an offer coming your way. Definitely. And for some of you, even an apology and an offer. Okay? The King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign. It could be you, male or female. Absolutely doesn't matter. Or it could be another person who is in charge of dispensing money, or somebody who has the authority to promote people or to hire people. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have Strength. We have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I think you're dealing with a Leo. Right? Strength is a Leo major arcana card. The Queen of Wands could be any fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, so that Queen of Wands and Strength, it could be the same person. So what's going on here is like what you're not expecting, I guess, is they're waiting to make you some kind of an offer, or they're waiting to surprise you. All right. Strength, by the way, could be a card of courage, or it's a card of somebody who is holding back because they don't want to spoil it. They don't want to spoil the surprise. Strength could also be a card of pure, raw passion, right? It's also a card of loyalty. Perhaps what you're not expecting, this Queen of Wands is actually loyal to you, and they're waiting for you, right? The Two of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, that's probably you and this Queen of Wands, right? And the Two of Cups could be a card of love. It's a card of a soulmate connection, but it's also a card of like a handshake. Perhaps this Queen of Wands will prove their loyalty to you by not accepting a job offer, by not doing anything behind your back. They're loyal to you. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to make up your mind, or they're waiting for you to make a decision, to come back, what have you. Right? And the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's a golden opportunity, or it could be a job offer, it could be this, it could be that. And it's a really good card. So I think it's something good, it's something positive that has to do with this Queen of Wands. And again, I keep hearing loyalty in some shape or form. Alright, so that's what you're not expecting, Taurus, and that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.